Hi class, today we're looking at Chapter 4, Lesson 3, Proportions. So a proportion is an equation stating that two ratios are equal. Let's write that down. So a proportion is an equation stating that two ratios are equal. One method of testing whether ratios form a proportion is to write both ratios in simplest form. See if they are equal. So let's try this out. Class A has 10 out of 24, and what are they talking about? Number of students who saw a movie. 10 students out of 24 saw a movie. Class B, 25 out of 60. Are they equal? So what we need to do is we need to reduce them to the simplest form. So with this one, let's start out by dividing the top and the bottom by 2. 10 divided by 2 is 5. 24 divided by 2 is 12. Can't get that any lower than 5/12. This next one, let's divide by 5. I know that 5 goes into both of these numbers. 25 divided by 5 is 5. 60 divided by 5 is 12. So therefore, since the ratios are equal, the ratio is proportional. So we're going to put ratios are proportional. Wrong thing. Now you try it. Tell me if 10 over 12 and 40 over 56 are proportional. Press pause, come back to me when you're done. Okay, you should have got no. 5/6 is not equal to 5/7. So they are not proportional. Proportion. Ratios that are equal form a proportion. So another way that we can do this, besides reducing to simplest terms, is cross product properties. So product is a fancy word for multiplication. If you have the product of two numbers, it's what the answer is when you multiply them together. So if two ratios form a proportion, the cross products are equal. If two ratios have equal cross products, they form a proportion. So, looking at this one, if we multiply 8 times 9, that's going to equal 72. And 6 times 12 also equals 72. So yes, they are proportional. These two, we are going to multiply 9 times 30. 9 times 30 is 270. And then 5 times 54. And that equals, this is not working, 270. So yes, they are proportional. And then these two, 55 times 8, 440. And 7 times 65, 455. Oh, so close, but no. Whoa. Those are not proportional. These next three, try on your own. Come back to me when you are done. So for A, you should have got yes, B, yes, and C is no. A proportion states that two ratios are equal. So here are a couple others that you need to be aware of. There's a couple different ways that you can look at this. You can think about it reducing. 3 times what equals 9? 3 times 3, therefore 3 times 3 is going to also equal 9, okay? Or you could say 3 times 9 equals 27, and if we know that these are equal, then what number is going to be here? 3 times what equals 27? 9. Okay, so this one you're either going to be able to look at it and see 7 times 2 is 14, so 4 times 2 would be 8. Or you can do the cross multiply, so you would go 4 times 14 equals 56. 56 divided by 7 equals 8. Okay? Your homework for tonight is page 139, numbers 3 through 27 odd. Happy homeworking!